bracket, 9-0 map count run in losers bracket from round 1, right? So they're definitely performing. And, you know, going into this match, you think like, oh, this should be Faze dominant. We can't say that about anybody yet in this tournament. So we're jumping into map number 1 here, Scar Hardpoint. As I mentioned, a more traditional map. It plays really well, Jay. And when we were talking about it, at least from early testing, you want to hold like the bottom side of the map where Faze Vegas are coming from and trap them back green first 2 hills.
Yeah, because the majority of the map, if you hold that 50-yard line on the backside, then it's way easier to control everything else. But so far into this P1, G2, we're on the human highlight reel in Estriel. This is a guy who's just popping takeover at any chance that he got yesterday. So with 20 seconds remaining still, you're starting to think about that rotation, putting yourself towards top green. Let me try to find a freebie. No one going to be in sight, but now it's time for Estriel to strike.
Yeah, Estriel with a nasty 2-piece time. Going to go to the side of G2 for now. But what I believe is the preferential spawn coming in for Faze Vegas. Absolutely, Jay. And executed to perfection what we were talking about, forcing them to funnel straight through the stairs in that green spawn. The pinch comes in. Skies with 3. And Estriel trying to find the final cleanup. Can Abuza respond?
And Abuza's able to find 2, but that's not the best ideal situation to find it in, because now spawns flip. Estriel knows the timings. He's setting up these angles to find a couple freebies across the map, and G2 couldn't have asked for a more better start than this so far.
Yeah, and you see that
they're playing 2 steps behind, and we're just getting put in positions to where the gunfights are a lot easier for the opposing team. And as long as G2 just keep on playing like this, they're not making any mistakes. No cracks in their armor. But finally, Abuza and 0-4 combined for a couple kills. The early break is in. You had mid-map control. This is what Vegas can get themselves back in it.
Yeah, it was played perfectly. You had Skies watching mid. Typically, people will send a couple through mid, try to get top green to break. But Faze Vegas opt to just bang out the front. And it was a dire situation. I mean, you're going to find yourself down 100. They get that break, and now they're positioned to secure the rotation over towards Grandma's.
Yeah, now you got to think, too. They want to try to chain these back-to-back. This P3 to P4.
Oh, no.
That's so damn impactful, but now Sim just trying to value his life. Unfortunately, he's going to fall to the hands of Kremp, and he pops a double to flip these spawns on its head. So it's a great P3 from Vegas, but G2 are going to be able to stop the bleeding by winning a rotation over towards new.
Yeah, and this is your prototypical money hill, right? The spawns are extremely sticky back there. If you get people down
over towards P5, thankfully you got a couple teammates sitting towards top green. Sim, aka the Pimp, has got to make a big play.
Yeah, you got Simp and Abuza over here just trying to find Mamba. We're going through the fly through. Mamba finds a big kill, just staying alive. It's going to be a battle for back spawns. Simp just trying to be a nuisance, but he's getting pinned down. Kremp with the spawn out, able to find Simp. And now, who will stabilize? Who will get control, Jay?
And Dross is just trying to fight his way as much as he possibly can through the back end, because you know how sticky these spawns can be for this P5 HP. Kremp just being to hits this guy out at the time, but it's not going to be easy. Kremp almost lines up with triple. Now it's Estriel's turn to pop another highlight.
Yeah, every single time he needs to be the saving grace, he's going to find a multi-kill. Once again, 0-4 Andraza dying by the hands of Estriel. We have number 5, that's Mamba, positioned to make a play on rotation. Finds one, tries to get away with his life, but the accidental beatdown comes in.
It's okay, though, because your team is still dominant in that P1 time. You have Skies early off the rotation towards new. Now his teammates are starting to fall around him. Sky's going to fall, but Vegas' setup is not too strong. You stall out enough time, your teammates are now here.
Yeah, I will say from a lot of no advantage positions, when you look at Vegas, they've been making it work, making it gritty, staying in this game, which what feels could have gotten blown wide open. Faze coming in for another break. Right now, G2 has control. Kremp at the spear of it. Gonna find one. Simp with the trade. Can Faze get in?
They need to. They need to try to get some time off of this P2, but Mamba and Estriel just not making it easier for them. When you're consistently trying to break from top green, you have to work your way in towards head glitches, try to get yourself towards the top side of Motel, and they have everything pre-aimed. But at least at this moment, Vegas are able to stabilize, break for the final 20. Now it's a race for the rotation.
Yeah, Faze Vegas have the advantage here this time around. You saw the pinch coming in, forcing them to spawn out. And now we have 0-4 set up at new. He's going to need some assistance. Nobody could spell problems for Faze Vegas.
Yeah, but 0-4 at least finds one. If he can find the second, that's even better. But Mamba's able to win that gunfight, secure those green spawns for his team. But now all he wants to do is just stall out time for them to get back into the play. But he gets caught. And now Vegas are trying to do the same exact thing. P3 to P4 chain, they are set up for it.
Yeah, they're set up for it. And I like the way that they played that on rotation. They didn't have anybody mid. They pushed out both sides, and it was just gritty, finding the trades back and forth. And now you can get a huge chunk here. They have been excellent on P3 so far here on Scar.
And they can't get in. Like, G2 are trying their best. Pressure through mid cut. Finally, Kremp is able to pop a double, and this is going to lead to a great break for a good chunk of time here, because now you have a decision to make if you are Faze. Are we going to be the aggressors? Are we going to try to contest this even more and potentially spawn on the way? Already secured themselves at least the back spawn for now, so you're instantly going to be right back into the fight, but G2 are going to be aware of it. Everyone's sitting at one shot. Ezreal pops up again from top green for a double, and they're just keeping them trapped towards the backside of green. They can't get in.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we play this a bit now. You can hold it from both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And when you have them all coming from the back there, you know there's one or two angles. Like, you either get top green or you have to fly through with nades. And that's exactly what they do. 0-4 with a three-piece. And right now, Faze just trying to hold on.
They're just trying to extend this game a little bit longer. You can no longer lose here at the P5, but P1 and P2 have not treated you well.
They have not.
G2, you cannot allow them to get this time, because all they're going to need is a final 5 seconds. All the map controls on their side. They need one wave of kills.
Yeah, that was massive. I mean, the last 12 seconds there is huge. Going to put them, you know, on game point, basically just trying to break this early. You see Kremp trying to stay alive, take his time, find an opening kill, and he does with the backslide onto draws. Everybody green. Gonna try to set up a pinch and break.
Yeah, that's 2 dead now. So now you have the numbers advantage. You just got to find these players remaining on the HP, but draws in Simp with the cover fire, just keeping them alive. Ezreal pops a double. Still not going to matter because Faze are in control.
Faze are in control, and they have the advantage. They have the headies where they can find the trades 0-4 with 1, but you got to get in. You got to slide up. Draza goes down. That's 3 dead, and that's G2. Can he do? Snipers being back just bring me so much joy. You know, you gotta, to be a sniper, you have to be good with a pistol.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you could speak to it almost better than anybody.
Oh, but he misses the shot there onto 0-4. Now he gives up his position, and there's only 30 seconds left. They have the information that the bomb is going to be down, and instead of just waiting for the play to go to them, they're going to take the play to him.
Yeah, just going to loop the map together, play the buddy system, as we so often do. It's going to have to get this bomb and try to get it down. Doesn't have a ton of time to work with. I don't know about slow peeking corners with the sniper. Let's try to make a play here if you're Skies. Can't find anybody. Played so well by Vegas right now. Some shots go down the reach out. Abu's going to take him out and secure round number 1.
Yeah, it's just good plays there from Vegas to set the tone early on. Not allow anyone to get aggressive.
Not able to connect. And right now, G2 with the advantage.
Yeah, there's just no need to do anything else. You already found that first blood. You know that it's going to be 0-4. Potentially the bomb is going to be down, but Abu is able to strike through Delhi and get out of dodge. So 3v3, 35 seconds to go. Eventually, we got to get this bomb planted.
Yeah, and this is where it gets scary. We're in offense, right? Like when you stall the round out a little bit and you lose track of where the players are and the timings, then you start to worry about getting pinched, right? So you have to make an aggressive play. You see that happening so far. Going to be successful on the kill onto the sniper. Simp going to find the kill onto Kremp, and once again, Faze Vegas in a great spot.
Yeah, 1v2 now for Mamba. He still only has 6 HP in a dream, and he's going to fall to the hands of Faze. Just great plays, even with Skies finding the first blood. Did not matter. They slowly worked their way on up, and I feel like they rushed it on their side of the motel instead of allowing Mamba to be the impactful player on the round, because he was just waiting for the pressure. But now you might take
he's fearless.
right up the middle of the map. Is able to find the first blood, trying to set up your teammate at least for the trade. But with 30 seconds gone, still 3v3.
Yeah, the aggression going to come in. I love that play on the side of Faze Vegas. Simp going to find 1. 0-4 right behind him, trailing him.
Oh, my God.
And then turn around. He's extremely one-shot. Simp has to come in and find this trade, but the smoke is down. Mamba finds a kill elsewhere, and all of a sudden, G2, Vegas, 1v1, Simp and Mamba.
Mamba v Simp. Simp on 4 in a row. Is using the smoke to have some cover.
He's already earned himself the RC car, looking to get the Hellstorm. This would be massive. They've spotted each other. He has the SMG. He has the advantage. How does he approach the Chow?
Oh!
There was no approach to Chow. It was just Chow.
65. Yeah, and you can already see just early setups allow them to gain the information of what G2 are throwing at them. So
not ready for it, Jay.
No, absolutely not, because you throw a shoulder at that motel side, and you see at least 3 players on that side of the map, so there's no way in hell they're going to be stacked over towards B. So the bomb is going to get planted for free. How do G2 retake this?
Yeah, you see Draza set up, looking over 0-4, top green. You have to find some kills. You see at the bottom of your map something developing there as well. Simp getting information on mid, just playing reactionary, taking his time. Now everybody's going to be tweaking on the side of G2. Man. And yeah, I mean, you're getting killed from corns, right? You take your time. When you give up a bomb site, and then you have to go retake, you're not checking every corner every time. So just well played in the mental battle on the side of Faze Vegas, taking the B push and find themselves up 4-0.
Yeah, and it all goes back to like what they did in that opening round, just being the aggressors. You're forcing G2 to be uncomfortable. Skies was having a phenomenal time yesterday with the sniper needed.
Yep, G2 just deciding to slow things down. But there have been a lot of rounds where they've had bullets, where they've had the positioning, right? And they've blown it. So can't cut out Abuza here. He could potentially win this. Going to get himself into Delhi, try to find Skies. That's the first kill. He knows bomb went down. One located near bomb, finds him and slams him. But he has no information on Mamba. But he has a lot of time to work with.
But this time Mamba just repositioning to work his way through the deep pinch. Come right up the middle of the map. Abuza just not going to be right. And you gain information as well that there was another player trying to work this pinch. So what does he do? He gives the comm to 04. There's 2 players on that side of the map. Let's instantly try to get this bomb down today.
Instantly try to get this bomb down. Indeed, 04 gets it down. He has the overlook of Simp with the M15. Gonna find the kill. 04 closing the distance. The wall bounce comes in. Skies has no idea what's going on. Gets taken out. And 04 with the heat check. Doesn't matter. Instantly traded. Vegas with a commanding lead.
Oh, man. It's not now sitting at game point. Abuza just making the play happen. And that's the advantage of having.
He's gonna have to find a pick early. Spots Mamba. Mamba gonna give him an angle.
Shot.
Wow, Mamba had cover. What we doing, man? Sliding out. Abuza gonna find one. Sky's opting to run away, play us live. Estriel trying to get information, maybe some shots down. Nope, gonna back up as well. Make him make a massive play.
Yeah, 20 seconds to go. As long as we don't both fall to the hands of Abuza, this should be an easy round here for G2. The shoulder's good enough, but Sky's over the top with the cover fire. Extend, figure it out, because I think this is the round that Simp is going to use in a claw game.
Does G2 fight this with aggression? They have to be aware of the potential of that Hellstorm. You're seeing the Delhi push. You got Kremp and Estriel flying through. Kremp going to get taken out. Estriel as well. The smoke goes down, but guys, we're not invisible when there's smoke on the ground. We've seen that 2 rounds in a row. Mama going to somewhat even it out, find a kill. And
he's moving. Hold on.
Hold on a second.
Mamba. Yes! Oh, almost gets it. Almost gets it. That guy is not the kill. His teammates now have worked their way out of spawn, and 04 is just trying to open up the lane, but he can only get 2 before he falls.
Yep, early on here, Abuza with mid-tank control. Simp trying to put some cover fire down, find some kills, give themselves the advantage. They do have the EMP. I got that right. That's an EMP.
That's what I'm talking about.
They have the EMP. The Raps coming in for Abuza, and they have a clear lane. You see Draza pushed all the way up. If he can find this kill, it would have given them an advantage, but nope. Gotta run away, Jack. Gotta keep EMP control.
Oh, but Simp is able to just fly on in and find 3. So right behind Simp, let's go and try to get this goal in. But Mamba from the top ropes is able to play the safety net, keep them alive, don't allow the score to come in. And now for G2, we're wrapping this EMP all the way through Broken Plane.
You know, it's gonna develop over time. But like my prediction kind of is people are flying around. It's pretty fast now, but really, there's no point to be hyper aggressive. Like when Simp finds those kills, you can just wait for your opportunity to find another couple kills like that so the reinforcements come in.
To grab the EMP, so this guy has to pop another 60s before you can get one in.
Yeah, they've had EMP control basically this whole game. G2 been fighting tooth and nail, not allowing them to score. Great plays by Kremp to get mid-map control, finds kill on the EMP. Now let's stabilize, let's clear our base out and try to make a play ourselves.
Oh, and it's a big kill that Abuza is able to find in towards Delhi. Just keeping the EMP in the line of sight. As you can already see on your minimap, Kremp taking space away at Broken Plane. He's able to slip by 2 players, but they're going to be able to spot him. The movement, not able to get that kill, but still a minute to 40, and no one has put in a goal yet.
So Estriel, EMP in hand, going to take the gunfight onto Simp. Simp's been winning it. He has been so elusive.
Scary situation.
Over there. Skies with one. It is a very scary situation. The push is coming in, but the spawns are right there. The aggression with Simp finds one. It's a battle.
Still in, and he's going to go for the score, and Simp is able to get it. So many times he finds himself at that motel. He's going to go for the score, and Simp is able to get it. So many times he finds himself at that motel area with the drive in hand. He's able to pop kill after kill. And Faze had put themselves initially on the board to have a little bit of a lead with a minute left to go. The EMP now reaches on the different side of the map.
Gotta be careful here.
Killing everyone inside. Mamba pops a double. You slow down the EMP and you slow down that push for now.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be careful there. The EMP reset put Faze in a great spot, but G2 able to stabilize for now. See 04 just trying to find kills top green. Clears out Estriel. staying alive, just being an absolute nuisance. He has to be dealt with before you can try to make a play on the EMP.
Oh, and he finds that kill onto Mamba as well. There's not a single player from G2 in a position to stop this score from coming in. Abuza, you are sunny skies, clear as day, brother, to go up 2-0 so far in the first round on Overload on Scar. And even with G2 having a majority of the map control that they won, the last player grabbing the EMP was an easy kill there for Abuza to shut down that push.
Yeah, I mean, Faze, they clearly know exactly how they want to play this, right? Like, we're going to push through left, make some plays, and when we have a chance to get your top green, they're going to take it. Right now, Draza trying to find some kills, and this round out up 2-0. You said the other side is the preferred side, so they did that from a disadvantage.
Yeah, I think the other side is the preferred side because it happened to us. Like, we were playing Overload and getting ran. Kill feed, Abuza, Draza, Simp, everyone having a good time. Simp on 5 in a row, make it kill number 6 onto Mamba. You got the EMP in hand, but we're going towards the wrong point. Simp is clearing out A, and we're going towards B, so not on the same page, at least right there for Faze.
One more for a Hellstorm, but hey, man, Simp being bottom blue with a Dropkick in hand, might as well be Thanos, but Mamba coming in, gonna take him out. He knows there's a player up top trying to preserve his life. EMP control in hand. When Kremp slid in and died, instead of opting to go towards green with his teammate, you saw how that plays out. So these guys trying to figure out how to play Overload. We're only 9 days in, but right now, Faze in a commanding position, but it's never over. You can score 2 just like that.
Yeah, and it's going to take at least 20 seconds to do it, but you're just not doing anything currently. You're getting outslayed to bits. Faze are dominating all map control. They're already in your spawn, and they put another score on the board. It's just way too much to handle right now for G2.
Yeah, it just
you see what I'm saying? This is why this looks like the good side.
Yes,
because exactly what Faze are doing is what was happening to me a couple days ago. They take playing control, the EMP rotated to your side, and when you have players who are putting pressure all over the goddamn map, you're spawning in the backside of a corner. Again, the EMP in the hands of Simp. Can you put another one on the board? It's looking like it's free as day. Vegas are dominating here on Overload.
They are dominating, and you can see how fast things can go south in this game.
Yes, you're setting the tone early on. And a lot of these maps, like watching Optic play Exposure, you're not going to have a good time playing them because Shotzzy's throwing shoulders mid-sig.
I mean, look how
just
fast
consistently getting lost. Yeah, everything is super, super fast, but this is hard.
We're back in our point now.
You got to expect this one to be a whole lot faster.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that Colossus surge, they're just flying at each other. But yeah, let's switch gears here. Looking at Faze Vegas trying to close this out up 2-1. You remember that map number 1 hardpoint, Estriel went off.
Yeah.
So he's the player to look at alongside Kremp on the side of G2. But early
all the way on the opposite side of the map. So he's able to find a free double. Been uncontested so far here at the P2. Crossfires galore are being set up. Simp and Abuza lining it up and setting it up for them not to cross that front line. 30 seconds uncontested. You gotta go if you're G2.
I mean, we're playing this map, like, my thoughts are like, try to get top mid. And you hold, you're not the playmaker. The fly front, as things are happening, try to make plays, but you can see how difficult it is to break. And then you couple that with the best.
If you are the rest of G2, you know you have pressure from every single angle. Teammates spawning across the map, and the clean break comes in very, very quickly for Faze. But Mamba, again, just makes a big time play to allow his teammates right back into it.
Yeah, just an absolute battle. You saw the pinch come in, excellently played by Faze. Simp turned around, tried to find the spawners, but he gets taken out, and now we're going back and forth. And G2 coming out on top so far. Kremp having a sensational hardpoint, 13-7. Can they get
Faze not getting basically any time off of that P3. They have set themselves up in the driver's seat to get a good chunk here at P4.
Yeah, just a tough one from Sky. Still trying to get comfortable after that last map. You got to win that if you're him for the rotation. So right now, Faze Vegas set up early here. 0-4 gonna find one on the pinch. We're jumping on board.
Man.
What is that? Gonna wall bounce off the top. He doesn't even. Kremp said, "I'm not even gonna fight that, bro. I'm just gonna get out of here."
I'm not wasting no time. I can't see this guy. He's wall bouncing on me.
Yep.
And at least for now, if you're Faze, you are happy that all those gunfights are coming towards the back because you have been uncontested again for the first 30. But now here comes the push from G2. You got to get him out of this HP because you're going right back over to the P1 and the ARs are hitting diff for Faze.
Yeah, I can't even criticize G2 too much, right? Like you try
the money hills that we have here on Colossus. But now we go into our second set. G2 needs to turn this around, but Faze is trying to get lost. You're able to locate him, and you're lighting up the entire kill feed. A clean 4 dead. This is your moment to get back in it.
Yeah, Sky's made a huge play, peeked out from top to help his teammate. You saw Estrio played that excellent. I thought it was going to play out bad when he trapped himself in the corn, but it's exactly how you need to do that. And a huge chunk so far taken on P1. Skies with another massive kill. Mamba trying to find one to even out the odds. Not able to get it. Nevertheless, you brought it back a bit, though.
Yeah, you definitely have brought it back, but now you just don't want to let this part go. Kremp again lights up the kill feed. Give me kill number 3. He is popping takeover to try to force this game number 5. You could potentially almost tie the game up with all this time. You can already see on your minimap Abuza thinking about the next HP. They locked down the P2 previously, but this time he's the only guy on that side of the map to make a big play.
What are we doing if you're G2? Just like Abuza. It's not going to work out, but those are the plays that you hope to have from him. So you see it early on, but anyways, G2 in control, able to get control again right away. Tie game. Seeming like it was getting away from them a little bit in the middle.
Oh, yeah, but when you have good breaks at the P3, when you're able to slow down the progression for Vegas at that P4, and then this time around, make your adjustments for P1. That setup was perfect. You're spawning them towards that P3 side, and their only angle of approach is working their way through bottom tunnels. P3 side, and their only angle of approach is working their way through bottom tunnel. So G2 do everything that they possibly can to keep themselves in it. But 3 go down in the feed. The break is good enough for Faze to walk away with this final 15. A battle again for the rotation.
Dude, 0-4 is an impossible gunfight.
He's moving, bro.
Dude, he's bouncing off of everything. He's 15 and 15, but it's just like when you see him and he's just gonna fly off the wall, man. You're gonna be sweating. But here we go. Rotation coming in. Abuza gonna find a huge kill onto Estrio. 0-4 with another one. Faze Vegas trying to get a commanding lead here once again. Early control. Sky is gonna fly in, trying to find a trade. The Kremp pinch comes in with 3. He has been a man on a mission. He's been unstoppable since this game has started.
What was it, Estrio?
He almost got slammed, but I think the damage has been dealt. Estrio able to come in with the trade, and the spawns on the side of G2.
Yeah, that's all Mamba had to do right there. Is just get one, set up his teammates, and now get into the play. You flip the spawns all the way across the map, and all you have to do is be prepared for the push coming through the front door. But Faze said, screw it. You might have multiple locks, but I'm kicking it right through. Still up by 26. You're trying to contest it, but G2 can't find a way in.
And look at how aggressive Faze play this, how they broke. They get in stuns and nades and gonna find themselves up about 35 points.
Oh, and that's Kremp again, lining up another double. Not gonna give up all this time to Vegas. This final 15 is going to be there. Just looking again for the response at the P1 that you had last go around.
They had a great
P1. And it all starts with this. You're clearing out this side of the map. You know that Vegas is still going to be right in front of you, but you're blocking the back spawns. You have stature control. You get these kills. You get one on this force outside, then it's so much easier to get a full 60 once again.
Yeah, excellent breakdown, Jay. And you saw what they're doing, just applying a little bit of pressure. That's going to allow them to get this first 20 basically uncontested. Mamba finding that kill was massive. And you see, we're going to jump over with Estrio.
A couple things get out of hand, but we have to contest this time. We can't give this up to Vegas. We have the spawns that we want, but we have to give this one last push.
Yeah, you have to apply a little bit of pressure here. It's exactly what they're doing. It's such a good play by 0-4, but G2 with the response of their own. Kremp almost up to 40. And it's looking like they're going to have this rotation locked down. Can Kremp find another one? He is going to find one. Not able to get out with his life, but the damage has been done so far. Early control. Seemingly on the
side. It out here at the P2, but if you get all this 40, keep in mind you still get that Hellstorm for P3.
Dude, and every single time, Jay, these hills are so hard to hold, but it's 0-4 again, flying in first, finding one. That's 3 dead. It's a 1 versus 1 right now. Abuza just trying to stall out time, not allow G2 to run it up.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get all of this up. Takane, the movement not good enough. Faze is able to line up a double 0-4 and Simp strike for the final 15, but now it's a race towards outside. Estrio trying to keep them, but no one's in a position to get anything done off of this Hellstorm. Everyone's trying to funnel their way through bottom tunnel. You find the initial kill, but this is so much easier for Faze to just hold on bottom middle. No one dies to the hands of the Hellstorm. You're still in control of the hard point, and you can still close out the game here at P3.
Yeah, Kremp's trying to make a play. He's done it so often. Finds 2. Mamba gonna take him out, but the trade comes in of his own, and now G2 gonna be able to tie it up here. It's gonna come down to the final hill, Jay.
You can no longer win it at the old time. time, so Faze are thinking a step ahead. Simp, you always know that guy's thinking about what can I do to make the best play happen. With the pinch is good enough to line up a double. You still have teammates contesting the old time, but at least for now you flip the spawns. Right nearby, but you can still win it. Faze are so damn far away, and Kremp has got the 50 burger.
Yeah, Kremp's got the 50 burger with over a minute in time. This game could be closed out here. Here comes Faze Vegas, final push. 2 players flying in the front. Estrio trying to deal with him, finds one, but 0-4. He pops 2. Abuza down to a 1v1 versus Kremp. We saw this on the last hill. It was Kremp who won it. Can Abuza get the kill? He finds it. They're flying in, Jay. This is an absolute war.
This is unbelievable because Faye can still win it here. Abuza stalls out so much time, and now it's only left up to 1 player. All 4's gonna fall. All the reinforcements are here for G2, and we're going to a game 5 to start the damn day.
Oh, it's just that one? Okay. What an insane game. Hey, listen, you know, they called me up. They're like, hey, you want to cast? It's been a couple of years.
Get it, brother.
I said, you know what? It'll be some fun. I didn't think it'd be that fun. We just saw a 50 bomb. I don't know if that'll be broken throughout the year. 53 kills, 5,400 damage, and 41 non-traded in the game is absolutely ridiculous.
Almost a minute and 30 as well. 24 objective kills.
Try to get information. You don't have to just like sell your life out. But hey, let's jump into this round. You see 2 players flanking all the way through bedroom, trying to make a huge play if you're Kremp and Estrio. But the play from Vegas, let's push you. Let's take their laundry. We're going to take their side. See, Draza finds one 0-4 in position to get some information on back jungle. But here comes the instant pinch.
Yeah, it's just like when you're trying to take laundry. If no one else is watching any pinches, this is where you get set up in that trap. And unfortunately, Draza, last man standing, is going to fall to the hands of Kremp, who was able to find 2 on that. Now, all you got to do is just keep your teammate alive. Estrio, you know he tends to be a playmaker and finds an opening. Kill number 2 in the back pocket. And now in a man-up advantage, you can do whatever the hell you want. Let's just get some information and isolate a player. But he finds kill number 3. Now let's get it down.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Once Kremp dies, you start tweaking a little bit. Okay, Abuza's been an impressive sniper.
I'm trying to tell you. The guy just fade away. Give me that kill.
Draws are prepared for it this time.
But he's going to give it up. So now that creates an opening for Estrio.
I mean, they have all the advantage in the world right now, right? You know that there's one on the pinch. He's in back garage, going to send 2 players to deal with him, but Estrio finds 1. I do not love the challenge from Draza, and I definitely don't like that Abuza didn't follow that up for the trade.
It's just like if you're going to isolate a player,
he's going to commit, we have to commit.
Get that kill. Like, you have to commit on it, but now you leave Estrio alive, and he's making you pay for it. Kill number 2 on a round. You force now Simp and 0-4 to reposition themselves. Had they planted it for laundry, doesn't matter. Skies through the middle of the map, finds a sniper kill. 1v4 for 0-4.
Yeah, 1v4 for 0-4, 1v3 for 0-4. Trying to put some shots out. Pillars finds 1 with the pistol. Whoa! Finds the second, but Mama comes in for the instant trade, and it comes down to the player in garage, like you mentioned. It's like you have to double chow him.
And 70% of the map cut off, and all you have to do is focus on 1.
You know what happened? He was worried about water steps because they don't have any information on it. He's going to end up getting taken out. We're going to find ourselves in a 3v3. Bomb is down. Now a 2 versus 3. The sniper up top gonna find Skies. Desperate for a round win if you're Faze Vegas. What does Abuza do with the pistol?
1v2, sniper, pistol in hand, spots out Estrio, and was playing for the hop up, but no need to overcommit to anything. Need to try to gain some momentum here if you're Faze. So not go home to the hands of G2.
Yeah, here we go. All out aggressive push. Gonna take water steps and try to get this bomb down quick. That was a couple of pumps there from 0-4, but gonna decide to lay down and just lay it. 3 in kitchen if you're Faze. Or, excuse me, if you're G2.
No, you're going on the opposite side. You're going back to the bread and butter setup. You know, once you get that bomb down over towards B, you stack everyone through bedroom because there's so many different layers that they have to try to clear on out. 15 shots are already gone. Abuza strikes for the first blood. This is an easy Faze adjustment for a round win.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, you put the sniper away. Let's bang it out together. Try to get a quick plan and give ourselves some sort of advantage. And if you're not playing through mid, and now that we have Abuza without the sniper, if he's going to continue to play that way, maybe we'll see that. But switching gears here, all the nades coming through mid, trying to find Abuza.
He's got the snipe.
He does have the sniper out and gets absolutely cooked. The car bomb comes in on the white truck. Draza's down. It's going to give us an advantage by pillars if you're G2. And now the sniper comes in overlook. And looking like they're going to close this round out. Find themselves, what is it, 5-1, 4-1?
That's point game, man. That's point game right now for G2.
The only guy here. If he dies, they lose this round. Like, if he dies, the round is lost, right? So gonna have to switch it up if they're to come back in this game.
Can G2 try to close this one out? You know, you can never count out Faze, especially last season, but this is a whole new lineup. You're taking min-map away again.
Yep.
And G2 not worried about it. They're playing for the retake. Bomb instantly going to go down.
Yeah, you got two,
he saw his feet.
Two over in laundry.
Man.
He's overexposed a little bit. Going to get taken out by Mamba. Kremp with the follow-up kills on water stairs. Booza here as well, but he has to worry about Kremp. And with Kremp up close to the gunfight, you're probably losing that. That's game 5 win. G2 Minnesota just continue.